All right, today you're going to know the difference between the benthic and pelagic zone for our objectives. You will know the importance of phytoplankton and their role in the ocean, and you will know the process of upwelling and how important it is to our coast in California. Okay, go ahead and get your unit and topic written down. I'm going to move on here. Okay, for your quick write, have you ever visited a tide pool? What sort of animals did you encounter? What are some animals that spend their whole lives swimming in the ocean? Okay, for your quick write, 5 easy points. Get that down, please. I'm going to move on. All right, ocean environments. The ocean can be divided into two parts, the benthic zone and what we call the pelagic zone. Okay, so the benthic zone makes up the ocean bottom. So animals that dwell or live on the ocean bottom we call the benthic zone, right? So we have crabs, clams, animals of that nature, okay? Sea anemones and all those good things, okay? Starfish, those are their benthic communities, like tide pools, okay? The pelagic zone, though, makes up the ocean. So animals that live in the open ocean, we say, live in the pelagic zone. These are things like sea turtles, oceans, fish, deep sea fish, okay? So they live in the pelagic zone. They spend their whole lives in the open ocean. Okay, so pelagic organisms here, tuna, dolphins, whales, giant squid or little squid, okay? So, here's a nice picture of a real giant squid. Wouldn't want to mess with one of those things. Here's some animals of the deep sea, right? The haggler or the anglerfish, okay? Okay. So, what are the two major ocean environments? Okay. Question on the left-hand side, answer on the right-hand side. Go ahead and pause this. I'm going to move on. All right, ocean ecology. The ocean produces 50% of the Earth's oxygen. Very important. Okay, how does it do this? Through phytoplankton. Phytoplankton are microscopic plants that produce oxygen through photosynthesis. Phytoplankton live near the ocean surface where light is present. These are phytoplankton. They're like little microscopic plants that live in the ocean. Very important. Okay, if you remember, sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water are needed for photosynthesis. So these little guys, these phytoplankton, okay, they take in sunlight and CO2, okay, and they give off oxygen, which is very important for us, right? So these things are very important for the world and for humans, okay? So phytoplankton also are important because they form the base of the food web. Zooplankton here, the little insects, think of them as little insects, they eat the phytoplankton, okay? And zooplankton eat the phytoplankton, okay? Small fish eat the zooplankton, big fish eat the small fish, and so on. And then we eat the big fish, right? Okay? So, for your notes, what are phytoplankton? Question on the left-hand side, answer on the right-hand side. Go ahead and pause this while you write. I'm going to move on. All right, upwelling, okay? Upwelling is a cold, deep water current that comes from the bottom along California's coast, okay, that brings nutrients. And this results in phytoplankton growing in large numbers, and our food chain goes crazy because they need this stuff to survive. Okay, so upwelling is very important for our food chain and for our coastline and for the animals that live off our coast. What happens is, okay, upwelling is a circulation in the ocean where deep cold water replaces warm water along the coast. What happens is wind blowing offshore or parallel to the coast pushes the water away, allowing for the cold upwelling to move up, okay, bringing nutrients. Very important. So for your notes, what is upwelling? Question on the left-hand side, answer on the right-hand side. Go ahead and pause this, please. Okay, while you write, I'm going to move on. Okay, go ahead and summarize. Sort of a short day of notes. Okay, go ahead and pause this while you finish your summaries, and I hope you're ready for the test. Study your notes, please. We'll see you next time.